early for Christmas stuff, but I suppose I can't fault everybody as badly considering it's actually December, even if Christmas is still like 3 weeks away, which is still a long time.
No way. It's
A-
totally within the region.
Absolutely way. Welcome everybody to this Saturday night skirmish, which we have playfully titled the Reindeer Games. I'm your host, Chaos Axel. Joining me in the booth today is the always wonderful Dat Fat Cat Set. How are you, Cat?
I'm great now that Discord is up and the planets are aligned. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good now that, like you said, the Discord's actually working, and we can, actually reach out to our competitors and make sure that everybody's ready to go. But yeah, so here we are. We've got a random assembly of people. I didn't do any SR checks for this. The auto balance feature is on, so the teams will be organized by the game itself, by Overwatch, once we get through the first match here. So I have picked a map out of a hat and chosen Havana, and by that I mean I just said, screw it, we're going to play Havana to start. No idea what the maps are going to be after this, so...
Christmas maps!
Perhaps we'll have to play some Christmas maps, given the theme. That is a distinct possibility. But I am going to go ahead and get the ball rolling here. And I will keep an eye on Discord in case something happens that we need to pause the game, because I have that ability. I have pause mapped to my triangle button, and it enables me to pause the game in case of a problem.
I would have thought that was such a rare occurrence to have pause behind it somewhere.
Right.
I'm tired. I just woke up.
It's okay. Alright, what are you expecting to see on Havana, Cat?
I am expecting to see plenty of shenanigans, maybe a Junkrat or two. And I'm pretty excited about that for our installment of Reindeer Games, of which you can only remember 2 reindeer. Shame.
I can technically remember 3, but we're not doing Rudolph. That's too easy. I'm sorry. Please, go ahead. Tell me the rest of the reindeer names, Cat. What can you remember?
Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen.
Okay, we're gonna move on.
Dashing. Dancer.
Fine, you actually remember the stupid reindeer names. I remember 2, and those are good enough. Okay.
But they're random.
I'm okay. What name would you want? We can always change it.
Oh man. And I see Dr. Ladner here doing Moira's crazy dance. Yes,
Noodle
Ladner.
dance, as it's been dubbed. Alright, so we do have Team Dasher on attack first. Excuse me. Pretty standard attack. They're running the Pharmacy. On defense, we have two turret heroes, which is interesting. We'll see how that pans out. No, release, dang it. There we go. Okay.
Look at that, Rocky on a hero he never played. So like, this is going to be interesting to see how he gets.
I feel like we're gonna have to, one of these game modes, we're gonna have to initiate like a ban. Like each team can ban 1 or 2 heroes, and I think that would make it a lot more interesting. Or like one of every kind. Maybe. All right. Finally, we have a death through all of the gunfire, and it's immediately erased by Death's Postman. What did I say? So we got Team Dasher has made decent progress, but they are finally stopped by Team Blitzen. And we have a death again, finally, but it's also going to be erased by a Mercy Res. So these teams are pretty evenly trading blows here. Nobody's really able to get any particular advantage, other than the turret dying every 2 seconds.
The red team, because I have forgotten which reindeer they are slowly advancing.
Oh, wow. There's an ult from Sam getting 2.
Because she has been steadily destroying the turret, and without that...
No, release, dang it. Sorry, there we go. Okay, sorry about that, guys. It took me a second to reorient to get myself detached. And during that, it looks like Team Dasher got... I saw a good ultimate by Sam, and that just kind of cleared the point out. Alright, do you think that...
Turrets here? Go ahead.
I was about to ask, what do you think that Team Blitzen needs to stop Team Dasher here?
I think Senior McCluff, although playing his beloved hero, his turret is being destroyed pretty easily, and that's a threat that they
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. Yeah, it's for fun, but I would agree that in there goes the turret again. I don't know how long, like the longest life that we've seen from a turret from Nick Fluff at this point. Team Blitzen is doing a great job at, ooh, that's a Zenyatta ultimate, followed by a tire. Ooh, and there's a standard triple for Rocky. Get out of the way, small fence. We get back to the action, and we have. At this point, it's almost a guarantee. But yeah, with that triple, along with the Zenyatta ultimate for dominance, Team Blitzen is going to, or Team Dasher is going to be able to take the second point here. Oh, nope, not quite. I spoke too soon. Molten Core released onto the point. Pretty good spread there. It's going to get followed up by a Symmetra shield. And the Symphony coming down. And it looks like the ultimate result in it, with those Sim turrets buzzing away at Sam, that might be enough. Sam does eventually go down, and with 3.87, Team Blitzen is able to finally hold here.
You said ultimate result, get it?
But, so now that's... I still agree with you that I think the Torb turret is just not getting enough done. There's too much with both the Pharah and the Junkrat. The turret is just getting pounded down every time it goes up. It gets not a lot of value from what I've seen so far. Oh, and speaking of, there goes Sam picking off Legsy.
Prove us wrong here in this hold and find a good corner.
So there's a cease coming down from Team Dasher.
We're gonna see a far play here. Ultimate. She's going after the Torb.
Yep. And she's launching some rockets. Of course, the turret dead immediately. Meanwhile, on the point, there's some trade of lives and gunfire. We see the Torb is trying to be kept alive there, but a Battle Mercy from Death's Postman is going to come up and finish the Torb off. Turret goes down, and that's going to be point 2.
And we have seen Yawning switched onto her Junkrat, and I hope she does, yes!
Oh, and she gets Rocky. And as she's trying to run away, though, Rocky gets the res, and the battle continues. Death's Postman, again, getting the Battle Mercy kill there onto Yawning.
So Battle of the Rats, I always love to see this.
Yeah, we've got fighting Orisas, we've got fighting Sigmas, we've got fighting Junkrats, fighting Mercies. There's a lot of similarities between these two teams in their selections. With Torb kind of being the standout, really. Torb and Pharah being the two standout picks. Otherwise, the teams are identical. Oh, and the turret finally gets some noted value, killing Sam there. All right, we have Gravitic Flux going down, doesn't pick anybody, does some damage. Rocky's Martyrdom kills Yawning when Yawning kills Rocky. Very fitting. Here comes rockets from Sam. A little bit too spread out, I'd say. I think she wanted to be a little closer to the ground with that one, honestly.
Pharah's ult is so scary, though, because you're almost going to die each time you have that ult, unless you totally surprise a team.
Right. And then excellent fighting from Team Blitzen. They're having a very solid hold. Saw Mango trading a little bit of Battle Mercy back onto to Postman there. Quick curse at the ocean that doesn't actually have boats in it. Very strange ocean.
Chaos, I would like to remind you that it's two boats. Make it overall by the end of playing time.
Alright, Torb, McFluff trying to get some value here on this pick. Couple ultimates used. There is a Mei now on the attack here. Here comes a tire from Yawning just to get Rocky. If we were playing Drunk Watch, that would be a required drink right there.
Absolutely.
But, Yeah, right now there's I'm not sure what the switch was, or maybe it was just a synergy thing, but Team Blitzen is just suddenly really syncing together well and putting up a solid hold. So now down to a minute. Oop, Yawning getting hit by the rock and then taken down right in front there. I don't believe that's a good resible position, but I'm not the resident Mercy God here.
I do see Rocky doing Rocky things. He's probably gonna hide and he's hiding. Oh no, he's going down mid. He does
We'll
widely
see, but
out.
now Sam switching to the Mei and getting value pretty immediately here. Got a couple of picks, and Yawning goes down. Here comes the tire from Rocky, like you suggested. It's going towards the spawn, just trying to roll around, and because of the Golden, not able to kill the Orisa. But it looks like Chicky's probably going to end up going down anyway. Ooh, freeze right onto the center of where the point is. We have McFluff finally switching to a Reaper, but just a little too late. And then dies.
I think even Mei on defense would have looked really well.
Sorry, adjusting my volume a bit here. Okay.
Initiating match.
Yeah, these new headphones, I haven't quite gotten the audio to where I want them to be yet. Still kind of tweaking stuff. At least particularly
Yeah,
for
your
casting.
headphones are weird sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, these ones are like less than a month old, and I know I still have like the audio bug where it randomly jacks my volume up when I'm streaming on PC. So still a couple of kinks to work out, and I like I said, I know that happened with my old headset too. So I'm pretty convinced it's something with my actual PC that's the issue here.
Tisk, I guess you need a new gaming computer.
Yeah, I just I'm gonna go drop another 1,500 on a new PC and BD.
No big deal.
But anyway, so looking at the Switch, there have been I see a couple of new picks there. Nifty off the Zenyatta onto a Baptiste now, and then yeah, I mean otherwise, and then McFluff not on the Torb this time, actually onto a Soldier. So a couple of switches, but a lot of the same from the last round. So we'll see how much that matters. Oh, I can't go in through that door. What the hell?
I should try and observe Cheeky because I want to see a tire punch at some point. It's very fantastic.
Alright, well, let's see what we get here.
Those of you in chat, do you have any idea about which map you might want to see next?
So, I don't agree with what's happening here, because we have the entirety of Team Blitzen has gone off to the side, and they have not pushed the payload at all. They took all 6 bodies and moved it to the side here, which is cool, but they are getting 0 progress. So even if they were to win the fight, which honestly it's looking like they're not, they have 0 progress. So I really disagree with this course of action.
And not to mention, in that building, we have a jumper who just rain down a lot of damage in the area.
For free,
so,
yep.
Right, but we do see Yawning pushing the payload.
Okay, Yawning, the first one to die, is going to turn around and take care of that. But I do see a Hanzo now from McFluff switched off the Soldier. Alright, there's a kill. Ooh, okay, McFluff in combination with the team here, getting some picks. Chicky does get the res.
That is Death Postman.
Death Postman reses Chicky, excuse me on my verbiage. Ooh, good shot by McFluff to pick off Rocky there. And then we have Yawning getting very aggressive with this Junkrat, trying to force the rest of Team Dasher down. It's going to force an ultimate from Sam on the Soldier, who's just going to get blown right up by Yawning. Picks very solidly coming through here for Team Blitzen.
Nation in the comments, yes, you are correct. That is Red playing for the first time in a while. That is
there we go.
PS4 to work with his internet, so
Right.
we're glad of it.
Glad to have Red back.
Yes. Oh, look at us.
So we got finally taking point 1 here while the rest of the team pushes forward for Team Blitzen.
Rocky taking on
Getting
or trying to
killed.
take on the entire enemy team.
Whoa. That's an interesting ult there. Almost caught the Moira of Ladner, but Ladner just ghosted out of it. So I'm really hoping that means the Bone and Skin is planning to switch, because that was unfortunately a pretty low value ultimate for them. So Sam flying around and looking for some heals here. Lots of ultimates getting dropped. So far, no major kills. It looks like Team Blitzen is pretty content with just letting the ultimates all fade out here. And then here comes another Orisa ultimate. Chicky kind of gets the kill on a Wegsy, but is alone on the payload. Here comes tons of ultimates. Rocky getting a double there. Dragon's going down. Hasn't picked off anybody. It does equal some more progress for Blitzen, but it's not much. And then with some picks coming through, I believe Dasher, or Blitzen's going to have to back off, excuse me. Still not quite used to who's who yet.
That's easy to remember. Blue for Blitzen.
Oh, good point.
Well, this round anyway.
Well, hey, if the teams are going to auto-adjust, I don't know, like... we'll see. We'll see if I actually have to switch them or not. Yeah, we'll have to figure out, get some official rules on that at some point soon.
Well, I do like how Blitzen just coordinated, like, they had been following along the same path, so
Okay, here comes Gravitic Flux. I don't know where it went. Oh, that is a big four-man plus a construct. Sam is also going to ult in response, but it's going to get taken down by Mango. So it's just kind of Rocky, the lone man left after all the carnage. And that is a team wipe. Spectacular tire from Yawning, not to be outdone by the captain.
Absolutely not.
We got McFluff very angrily watching a hallway here.
Does Hanzo do anything else with any other emoji?
Good point.
Very solo.
Right, and then Sam has also switched to the Hanzo. Sam kind of reflecting what McFluff is playing and just trying to say, I can do it better. Rocky picking off Yawning. Here comes the res, though. Shields in front, so Yawning is going to get up for another shot.
Rocky did go up there and try and take it.
Ooh, Chicky got pulled by Wegsy. That's a feels bad right there.
That's okay. If I know Cheeky, I know she is vowing to get him back.
Probably. Alright, a couple picks here, but couple little inches here and there for Team Blitzen. McFluff getting a pick on a Nifty is a pretty good start, though, which apparently is prompting an ult from Death's Postman with the Valkyrie. It's gonna get a res onto Nifty. We have Yawning pushing the payload here, not scared of her Junkrat counterpart on the other side here.
I bet she's gonna have gold objective time. I really want to see this happen.
I wouldn't doubt that, honestly. Team Dasher is grouping very well right now. Ooh, and Bone and Skin gonna pick off Yawning. That's not what you want to see at the start of this fight. But a res is going to come up. Yawning is going to get resed on the payload. Kind of a risky spot. Tire is going just straight, and it looked like I saw the punch attempt from Chicky. Ultimately, Chipmunk gets the credit for killing the Tire. And then from the other side, right behind, there's another triple from Rocky. Ouch.
You know, with Captain Rocky's play, he plays a style of like big risk, big reward. So like something like that, like flanking the enemy team and getting a big play, is something we see a lot.
It's kind of funny because the both of them kind of went for that same, like, I think almost the exact same spot. They both launched their ultimates. And unfortunately, like you said, it was element of surprise for Rocky, or it was kind of a obvious play from Yawning, which, well, one had better results than the other, unfortunately. Dragons are being traded. McFluff getting immediate value. Chicky getting revenge onto Wegsy, but that's 3 kills for McFluff and a res. Both sides got the res. McFluff with 4 kills there. Good lord. 5! Okay, so McFluff... That's a wipe. That's a wipe. Jesus.
Great job, Fluff.
Unofficial
Oh
wipe,
goodness.
but that was a wipe. Good lord. Senior
This
McFluff
Hanzo's so
is hiding this Hanzo pick, apparently. Goodness.
I have been the victim of one of his headshots before, so...
Yeah, fair enough. Ooh, and this is looking pretty good right now for Team Blitzen rather. There's a Flying Mercy just kind of hovering around. McFluff does go down to Rocky. Rocky gets killed by Mango. And then Rez is all around. Rocky gets rezzed by Mango. There's another Dragons coming in here from McFluff. Here comes another tire, and comes a lot of everything. Ooh, that's a couple kills coming in for Blitzen. It's just the two here. That Gravitic might be enough to stall it till the end. They gotta kill Rocky. Rocky's down. That Tracer is going to be enough to be able to force this into overtime. So,
Nice.
Team Dasher is going to have a 12-second advantage then.
A lot of play has been standing out. I know we've been talking about Yawning and Rocky on the Junkrat, but I've been noticing Death Postman. He's been doing some risky reses and getting them every time, and sometimes they kill after, so that's also very fun to watch. And then there's Fluffy on the Hanzo, like getting a team kill pretty much by himself.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's spectacular.
Yeah, everybody. There's been like you said, a lot of standout picks here. A lot of seems like everybody's had a moment, like where we can call out like, oh, they did X and it was great. So everybody pushing very hard for this to win this. And right now, like I said, it's a minute versus a minute 12. Both teams got it all the way there with not much time left in the bank. And I do have to give a lot of credit to Team Dasher for holding it out to overtime, because I thought for sure that Team Blitzen was going to have like 30 seconds in the time bank, but they got it all the way to the end. Very impressive.
Indeed. And you know what? We kind of just put these teams together as people join, but they seem well evenly matched. So.
Yeah, I would definitely agree that both sides have had their standouts, and both sides seem to be working pretty well together. I'm interested to see who's actually going to get like switched around when we get the auto balancing. And so again, we see Far Mercy coming in from Team Dasher. Oh, Rocky though, getting these picks right away onto Yawning and Ladner. That's a yikers right there. Yawning getting the res. Ooh, but Nifty getting a pick onto Wegsy. And onto McFluff. So, yeah, it's Nifty not to be outdone by Senya McFluff here, starting to snipe out with Zenyatta. Look, there's just picks just raining down from Team Dasher. Now Rocky getting a little ballsy, going up there to try and delay even further. Nifty with another pick onto McFluff. McFluff is not having as good a time on this Ashe as he did on the Hanzo. So there's Chicky on the side there trying to get some more kills. Rocky with another kill onto Mango. Rocky's just going mad there in the back.
It's crazy.
And then there's an ult from Sam already too. That might be Justin. That's going to be enough, I think. Spectacular hold from Team Dasher to give him literally like what, 20 meters? Like almost nothing.
It can be beat. It can be beat.
It absolutely can. I mean, I'm saying that there's a chance, but damn, that was an impressive hold. But the other thing to consider is that, you know, they only had that minute, and Team Dasher is only going to have the minute 12, so both teams with not a lot in the bank here. And I feel like if you are Team Blitzen, you have to play up really hard and make sure they get no progress.
Absolutely. That was a lot of DPS, a lot of damage being done between Nifty and the Pharah that we saw Sam do and Rocky. It's a lot of damage being down.
And we see McFluff coming out again with the Ashe. I mean, I respect the idea that if you get a couple of good dynamites and maybe a kill or two, you get Bob, and that's going to stall you like most of what's left in the time bank at that point. But that requires you to not get picked off by random Zenyatta orbs. But on the other side, we see... Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, you.
Fine. We also see Sam switched, and Bone and Skin have both made a switch to stall champions, or stall heroes, to both the Mei and the Wrecking Ball, respectively. So that, I think, is going to be a pretty big deal.
Alright, Alright, it's already getting close.
Yep, and like I said, they're trying to play up here and make sure. Oh, that was a good wall into a freeze. Not able to take full advantage though. Or the Junkrat's right in the middle there. Sam is just being a nuisance. Like she did get killed by Yawning, but that enabled a lot of progress while they all had to turn around and deal with Sam, and they have spawn advantage too. If you lose anybody right now, they're not. If you lose anybody right now as Team Blitzen, it's probably going to be, you're going to have the rest of the fight with a disadvantage.
So this is one more fight territory. This is going to be done.
Absolutely. No, I apparently needed to keep my mouth shut because, yeah, this has been a good hold so far from Blitzen.
I see a Bastion.
Oh, no.
It's Sam.
Desperation Bastion from Sam. I mean, yeah, you may as well with the spawn advantage. 2 picks already. Red and Dr. Ladin are dead. And now Mango, this looks like that's probably it. And then Rocky with the disrespect tire because you have to. Yep. Team Dasher is going to take map 1. That was super close.
Man, so many great plays. I don't.
And it's Sam that steals the play. Good.
Nice job, Sam. Great last one too.
That's how you kill people. Getting yourself an unofficial quad, and yeah, that was great.
Great job, guys. A lot of heals, a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage.
Just saying. So, our next map, we haven't had any suggestions for it, but I definitely think it should be a Christmas map.
Subtly suggesting a Christmas map, I see. Alright, so let's see here.
Absolutely.
I see Yawning and Rocky on the same team, so I know some kind of balancing went in. So McFluff switched, Rocky switched. I was not paying enough attention to see who else. Usually it switches 2 from each team, I've noticed, so this is what the swap is, apparently.
It is what it is.
Pretty much.
And I know Sam and Rocky have been on the same team a lot in scrims and have had tremendous success, but now they're on opposite teams, so we're gonna see what it's like with them separated.
Alright, so Blizzard World Winter or King's Row Winter?
King's Row, please.
King's Row it is. Okay.
Yay. I'm very excited. I love the Christmas music. Chaos, have you completed your Christmas shopping?
No, I have not.
What percentage would you say you are done with it?
Not a high percent.
Oh boy.
How about you? How is your Christmas shopping coming?
It is approximately 77.87% complete.
That is an oddly specific percentage, and I approve. I'm glad that you're over 3/4 of the way done.
Yes.
All right, so we're on King's Row, and then the ultimate choice of do I have to actually switch these people or not. I have it to automatically switch sides too, and I'm not paying enough attention to know who was on what.
It's just gonna keep changing, so I like that they blue for Blitzen is easy to remember.
Let's do that. That's fine. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and start it up. If an issue is raised, then I will go ahead and hit that fancy pause button and bring us back. Very, very Christmassy. Bah humbug is all I have to say to that.
You know what, Chaos?
Chicken butt.
I think you need a Santa hat and to wear it to work.
Yeah, you wish that would happen. You see that would give my coworkers a field day because they know I'd never do that crap. So probably not gonna happen.
Nation would like to know if you set up your tree yet.
I don't own a tree, nor do I plan on getting one.
Oh, humbug, yo.
I suppose technically I think I might own a tree that's in my garage somewhere, but I have no intention of setting it up. As much as I'd love to put gifts from me under it for me from me, I think I'm going to just take a pass. But anyway, so Team Blitzen, both sides having a bit of shakeup. Rocky giving up the Junkrat to Yawning since they're on the same team now. And now Chicky on the Reinhardt with Red on Zarya to support her. On the other side, as soon as my on-air moves away, similar tank setup, but they do have different DPS with the Hanzo from McFluff again and Bone and Skin onto the McCree now.
I just noticed that there are 4 members of I Need Healing on one team.
Oh lord.
So, this is gonna be
That's gonna be madness.
We'll see how that goes, but Zarya, Red Pokemon with Zarya, he's so good at that hero.
That's low shield right now for Sam. Oh, charge goes in. Oh, Sam getting the Flame Slash kill, but McFluff getting a kill as well. Chicky is going to get rezzed. Sam getting another Fire Strike kill, and then a charge into Red. I think Sam has spent too much time with me. Jeez, that's pretty much a wipe. Oh. And I have a pause button. So it looks like we lost Nifty here.
I'm sure he'll be back.
Let's see here.
You know what? I think she is learning from you, and she might outstrip you on the, on the ride stuff. But that was a great leadership there for her to lead the way on the right.
That was indeed an excellent set of Reinhardt plays. I won't disagree with you. But,
I will message Nifty.
I was gonna say, yeah, if you want to, we can figure out what's going on here with Nifty and get Nifty back ASAP, hopefully. But yeah, that's I appreciate that Chicky went to try and meet the challenge there and show that she has a strong bloodline, but unfortunately, Sam kind of had the backup of the rest of her team behind her, and that went not the way I imagined that Chicky wanted it to go.
So Nifty is coming back. I just heard back from him.
Okay, perfect. So we'll just chill in our wonderful pause menu here.
It's funny because it's like paused on them getting the point, so
Yep.
all I hear is like the taking the point music.
Yep, I have that as well.
Nifty did say he's coming back, but that's awesome that you'd be able to fill in case he couldn't.
Oh yeah,
Are you
yeah,
gonna be around
that's
for a little bit? Because we can definitely use you if someone
hopefully
else has to go.
hopefully Nifty's whatever his problem is, it was just temporary, and we can just get him to sit the rest of his time here on Team Blitzen, but we'll see. I don't know if I actually have Nifty on this account, so I'm gonna probably have to rely. He's back online. I'm gonna have to rely on you to invite Mr. Nifty.
I got you covered. Let's see.
There we go. Well, either if you didn't, then someone else already tried to invite Nifty back,
Okay.
because I see Nifty
Hey,
in the
that
list
works.
loading up. So
Thank you to whoever did that.
probably Rocky. He says you're welcome. There we go. Okay. It looks like Nifty has returned, so we're going to unpause and get back into the action here. I mean, granted, if there was a time to disconnect, that was probably it, because the pipe... Oh, God, another Fire Strike kill for Sam. Because the point is pretty much over, so...
Oh, thankfully that noise is going away now.
There we go. Okay. Oh, we see Yawning trying to get into some trouble here.
Exactly.
I hear...
Yes.
Oh, the bells.
Blinking.
Oh. There's some dragons going in here from Senya McFluff, who gets Rocky, who inadvertently backs into the dragons, unfortunately.
I don't know if you saw, but Yawning flanked behind and she took out 2.
Oh, no, I walked away from where Yawning was. Good for... That's awesome.
She rejoined her team. Yep.
So lots of fighting on multiple fronts there. And that's going to definitely force Team Dasher to regroup here. Oh, and Yanni going for the cheeky tire. Just going to pick off Sam.
Very
That's still
strategic.
front line down there
Shields.
for Team Dasher.
This is a good part to hold.
Yes, yes, it is. It's a good one to hold, especially with the Junkrat, the pressure that they have. See, I don't see anybody above right now. Oop. Here comes a hammer. The shatter looks like it gets bone and skin. There's a counter shatter. Unfortunately, Sam goes down in that exchange.
She is an aggressive Reinhardt.
Yeah, I have that effect on Reinhardt's. Couple picks coming in for Team Blitzen here, and that's another solid hold by them. Ooh, that's barrier down there for Chicky. She's gonna have to be careful. So we'll see what they do with Bone and Skin having that McCree. We'll see. Oh,
Nice, by Fluff.
that was. I don't agree with the Zenyatta ultimate there. I feel like the Rhine shield was more than enough. Ooh, Sam getting a charge onto Mango. Kills are just piling in for both sides. That's a grab dragon. Excellent combination there for Team Dasher. Rocky's kind of holding his own back here. Goes down. Yeah, that was a great grab dragon for Team Dasher there.
Amazing stuff we're seeing by both sides. Oh, look, the presents.
Alright, come on, guys, don't C9, keep pushing. And we'll see.
There's one thing you're always on top of.
Calling out the C9s.
Yes, and the boats. You can always depend.
Of course. Well, the boats just deserve to burn. So. Oh, and Yawning coming up to catch Bone and Skin, who's now on the Junkrat. There goes a tire. Gonna get McFluff and Postman there, and that might be enough.
Nice play
At
by Yanni.
0.52 there, thanks to that those two. It looks like that is enough to stop the cart at 0.52. Honestly, I would probably just go for the back cap if I was Team Dasher, but I suppose without like a soldier or something or a Sombra, you don't really have a body for that. Ooh, Yawning getting a kill there. Chicky and Sam are going to be flailing it out here, but Chicky looks pretty outnumbered. Oh, and goes down. Kills are coming in for Team Dasher now, as Yawning gets a kill on the Ladner. and McFluff, and it's just, oh no, Yawning! Standing right on top of everybody, and nobody turns around to deal with her, so she just wipes out all of Team Dasher there.
She's had some great positioning this map.
No kidding.
It's really entertaining to watch.
I did the same thing that Team Dasher did. I'm like, oh, you know, there's just a Junkrat there. There's some kills. Wait, why is everybody still dying? Oh, she's standing behind everybody.
So, for anyone just tuning in, this is map 2 of about 5 that I think we're gonna do. The first one was kind of like a warm-up, but it ended up being very well.
There's a hammer coming down somewhere. Oh. Aye, it was Chicky that hammered, but unfortunately got no value from it from the looks of it. McFluff getting a pick that's... Oh boy, Sam needs to turn around. Sam's going to have to be very careful of Yawning, using the Rocky strategies of just flinging herself into the middle of the tank line. Oh, that's a good grab, but it's just the Moira there to ult into it. There we go. Now there's a soldier as well, but all the bullets are getting eaten.
Cheeky on the reset again.
Shatter goes down into another fantastic grab. And that should do it. That's going to be 0.2. There's a tire now. Does manage to kill Death's Postman, but that is all the value gained. So, one I feel like Yawning probably wants back.
He will have the good spawn.
Oop. And Yawning getting killed by Sam there. So we have Rocky has switched over to an Ashe now. Interesting pick. And then here comes another tire. Double for Bone and Skin there.
Thanks.
And then here comes Rez onto Chicky. I don't know, this still is feeling pretty good for Team Dasher right now if they can keep this pressure up. We see Sam going no shield only swing in the back there. And getting a charge onto Chicky. Oh, that's a feels bad. That kind of delayed little bump that you get with the charge sometimes.
She's going ham back.
And then we have Nifty Zenyatta, the last one alive, and that is a very clean push to the end there with 51 seconds left.
Yeah, they did get stuck there in the middle right before second point a little while there. So that was a great hold, but eventually they did make it through.
Yeah, it was a good hold by Blitzen, absolutely, to keep them staggered at that position for as long as they did. But after that, it was kind of all business, and Dasher just said, "Now we're gonna keep going."
We saw Sam on right dashing through the enemy team. Haha, get it? Get it?
I see what you did there. I mean, hey, it works either way. Either you have the Rhine dashing or the Rhine blitzing. It does work in both regards. So.
That's true. Depends on the skin.
True that. Oh, that's true. I don't like the football one personally. It's not really my thing.
Not noble enough.
Oh, sure. Let's go with that. Okay, so we see a lot of switching up going on here. Looking at Team Dasher, we have Sam back onto DPS, so I guess they didn't want her to keep going with the Reinhardt, or they're trying to give somebody else a shot. I don't know. Bone and Skin is now on the Orisa. Wegsy is still on the Sigma. On the other side, Nifty on DPS now is on to a Genji. So we'll see if that sticks around. And then Chicky on her trademark Orisa. But other than that, pretty standard sailing.
5, 4, 3,
All right. Oh.
1.
That's Postman on top of the statue there.
Defend objective
Oop. They don't know about the turrets just yet. There's 3 turrets that Sam set up to the right of that choke point here.
I think they're pretty wary of that, though.
Probably. They have to know there's a Symmetra. Yep, there we go. Now they're getting the zip zaps. Turrets are starting to go down here. Sam is going to get a pick on the Chicky, though. Looks like Rez is going to be successful. Turrets are immediately reset in that spot, and kills are starting to come through for Team Dasher.
I see a lot of healing going on.
Lots of healing for a lot of damage. Oh, and that's a Moira ult already. Goodness, for Rocky. Getting a pick onto Sam right away, and they're kind of pushing in on that. Yeah, that's 2 picks. That was pulling the trigger right away, and it looks like it's going to work for him. Another kill by Yawning this time. Yawning in the middle of the remaining members of Dasher, but goes down to Dr. Ladner. Well, that is a very risky res by Mango that does pan out. And kills are starting to come through for Team Blitzen here. It looks like they are going to get the point here. Nifty switched to a Pharah almost immediately. Yeah, I don't see...
I need healing has 2. Daisy pointing out that that's a lot of damage. I can't pull it off how you say.
That's a lot of damage. Alright. And then, yep, easy take there. It looked like it was a little sketchy in the beginning, but Team Blitzen able to pull off a pretty clean push. They were going in on Rocky's Coalescence. Oh, and we have a Cease coming down from Bone and Skin on Team Dasher. You see Yawning attempting to pop it. Here comes the Tire. Oh, Tire blown up by Sam's Helix rockets. And then Gravitic Flux is just going to get bubbled away. Kills and are going every which direction here. I'm trying to keep track of everybody, but there's fighting on multiple fronts right now. And it's rather difficult. Okay. But it looks like Team Dasher coming out on top in the end here. But Team Blitzen is still going to get some progress regardless. Oh, here comes another Coalescence, this time from Dr. Ladner. I think the Reaper is a good switch into these hefty tanks, honestly. I think that was a good switch from McFluff to bring that out.
Yes.
There's a Gravitic coming down. Or, I'm sorry, that's just a... God damn it. Too much gravity. Way too much gravity. A Zarya ultimate there, but unfortunately no real value behind it, and it looks like, yeah, we got McFluff is just kind of running around, having his way with the backline and ripping them apart. Oh.
Sam has switched it up too. Both of them have been showing impressive flex onto different heroes.
We have Yawning dove in there to get a kill. Unfortunately, Dr. Ladner is going to get rezzed. But still 3 minutes in the bank, still plenty of time for Team Blitzen to get out there and kind of regroup and do their thing. Ult economy very heavily in the favor of Team Dasher right now, with them having 3 right now. They're going to have 4 pretty shortly after this. 5, actually. Oh, they're going to open it with the Reaper ultimate, but McFluff gets 2 before getting picked off by Red. Going to facilitate a res. Oh, wow. There's that's a big Gravitic. Just results in another res. Yawning's tire does get Wegsy. Oh. Nifty with a good ultimate there, but then dies himself. Oh man, there's just ultimates left, right, and center here. Ooh, that's a Fried Mercy right there. Excuse me.
That is almost a team wipe.
Yeah, pretty close. They left Mango alone on the payload here. And I would highly advise that they bring at least one person back to get it moving a little quicker, but Rocky, apparently sensing my same thoughts, has moved back a bit. So ultimates going in. Ooh, Sam getting a couple already. Nifty switched to the Doomfist and got a couple before dying. Looks like this is
4 ultimates on Dashers for the red team.
Yeah. And it looks like, yep, they are going to hold here.
Or maybe it was just 3, because I heard a soldier ult.
Yeah, I saw the soldier. I know the Mercies was going. Maybe did Orisa use her? Did Orisa use hers? Yeah. And then a very rare moment of quiet.
Down the last 51, or not 51, 1 minute and 2, wrong side.
60 seconds.
But Blitzen is making.
Oh, here they go. I found him. All right, Rocky getting the first pick onto Ladner, and then Sam going down as well. Then Yawning dies, so favor of Blitzen for right now at least. Here comes a res. Does get Yawning up. Oop. Yeah, Nifty with the Doomfist, an unexpected pick that is paying dividends pretty well here. We had Bone and Skin kind of caught off alone there, and we have Death's Postman was also caught out alone and dies, and that is going to be point 2 here with just under 2 minutes left for Team Blitzen to get to point 3 and take us to another set of rounds. Sam is rapid fire switching. She's gone from the Mei to the Pharah now.
I think that's her 4th hero, because she started on Symmetra.
Yep, and then she played Ryan in the last round too, so Sam kind of flexing her different hero pool here. So Bone and Skin with the first pick. We hear Doomfist ult going up. See where it comes down, right in the middle of the tanks there. Punches Chicky in the back, or Bone and Skin in the back. Ults are getting flung every which direction here. And it's starting to feel like, oh, and with that Reaper ultimate, yeah, Dasher is going to take the hold here. It puts Blitzen down to a minute to go out there and get some progress.
Alright, thank you, Daisy. She mentioned she's going to step away for a little bit, but if someone drops,
I'm sure somebody can ping her if need be. I mean,
we'll figure it out.
It looks like Nifty hasn't had any connection issues, and I haven't heard of anything else, so I'm hoping we're good.
I hope she gets nuggets. Enjoy.
Gets nuggets.
Preferably with honey mustard.
See, if it's not ketchup, I would also go with honey mustard. Sam getting a couple picks. It looks like we have a pretty decisive start from Dasher here, wanting this to stay where it's at.
14 seconds left. Can they do it?
Dasher won the first one, right? I think. So if Dasher wins this, they're up 2 then. Oh.
Yes. I lost.
Alright, so we got a touch here. We have Mango just flying around desperately trying to keep this battle going. Unfortunately, the Valkyrie ends, Mango falls, and I believe that's going to be it. We have an attempt with the ball, but not going to be able to get through. And that's going to be map 2 to Team Dasher.
Good stuff. And it is yawning. Yes.
Rocky has been very silent in these play of the games so far, despite having a couple of good ones. Oh, and this was where... Oh, no. Yep, Sam just had no idea. Poor Sam. Oh, no.
Great stuff by Yawning.
Yeah, Yawning just ripping apart that line there.
Ladner with the elims.
Playing Moira,
Like,
yes.
Moira there. So, who impressed you in that round there, Chaos?
Everybody. I mean, like, honestly, though, this is another game just like the first one where, like, everybody felt like they had a moment, where everybody is contributing very heavily, and it's really hard to pin down, you know, one person that has done more or less than the others. I am a little biased in saying that in that one, Sam on attack on the Reinhardt did a lot of work.
She did. She came out, like, swinging right from the get-go.
Literally.
Also, can we do Ilios? We have not done a control map.
We can do
I wanna
Greece,
see
that's
some
fine.
oops. Yes. But to get back on that, yes, she was very impressive on the Ryan on attack, and then on defense, like switching it up to counter what was needed for the team. So that was great.
Definitely.
And we've been seeing a ton of healing and support by the support players, like backing each other up in their team. And I think that's good.
Support's gonna support, I suppose.
Nation, we believe it is 1-1.
I thought it was Dasher had both.
Okay, Dasher won both. I lie. Because the teams switch, just so everyone can play with everyone. You know, it is Christmas time, and we want our members to be able to like talk to each other and spend time having fun.
Season of giving each other's teammates back and forth.
Yes, and killing each other's teammates. You know.
Okay,
so,
and
yeah,
I can clarify that the it does automatically switch the bulk of the teams, because I remember Mango was on Blitzen at the end there trying to hold on.
And Rocky and Sam are still on opposite teams. Sam did take that last one on the team she was on.
And how? All right, so for the hypothetical marbles, Cat's so wholesome for once. So for the hypothetical marbles here, Team Dasher, whoever happens to be on Team Dasher, just needs one more win to win the match. Then we'll see if the teams want to keep going and play a couple more.
Yeah, if they want to make it an even 5 maps.
All
This
right.
would be map 3.
Correctamundo.
Plus, we still need one more holiday map in my
Oh, jeez.
opinion.
Well, I mean, to round out the set of maps, that would probably be Hanamura then, because we haven't done an assault map yet.
You mean Symmetra Mura?
If you will, Symmetra Mora, yes. Boats.
What's this map called again, Chaos?
Greece.
I don't remember.
Greece. You already said it.
Oh,
Anyway.
you know, they finished this map unlike Hanamura. Although we have to play Hanamura because we'll have to see if they finished Winter Hanamura, unlike the regular one.
Okay, well,
Viewers pointed out.
that's true. Can see if it's literally unplayable.
Yes, Ladner is back on the Moira. I want to see some more DPS.
Oh, Lord. Yes, you play Moira exactly how Moira was intended to be played, by killing everything. Because, much like Zenyatta, they can't kill your team. Like, you're supporting them because they can't kill your team if they're dead. Alright, but we'll see what we get out of the gate here. I already see one Roadhog, which is about what you'd expect. McFluff back on the Toblerone.
And yes, we see both Lucios. I am
Two
pumped.
Lucios,
I
two
love
Sims.
the map.
Yep, about what you would expect in this kind of setup here.
I think Symmetra on this map is so much fun.
Oh, both teams just rushing straight to the point here, and it's just a mad melee.
Oh.
Wegsy getting a pull as the start here, and then Nifty getting a pick onto Rocky. Oh,
Nice,
Chicky getting two in response, and then a kill onto Yawning. I was about to say Blitzen's got this, but Dasher Chicky particularly is just ripping apart Team Blitzen.
Great job, Cheeky.
Yeah,
He
excellent
did get
pulls there.
the first pull off the map.
Chicky's
But
just
then
like,
Cheeky
ha,
back
I
and
can do
like,
that better. Oh, and Rocky
was
getting the better of
awesome.
the Symmetra off there.
Are we gonna see Sam switch? Let's see.
Not yet, it looks
yet.
like. So we have a pretty coordinated push coming in from Team Blitzen here all together. So both teams are kind of starting to avoid the edge of the map because, you know, nobody wants to get pulled to their death. And we have Bongos coming in from Chicky to start, which is responded by Lander. Never mind, I'm not even going to try. Ults are starting to pile in. Ooh, those turrets, those Sam frying out red there on the Junkrat. So we have Junkrats again, but they're not on our... Ooh, and there's a boot from Yawning onto Rocky. Oh, God. It's just... every ultimate is being used, okay, chat? So we have two unusual Junkrats. We have Red and Senya McFluff on the Junkrats here. Mango getting a pick onto Yawning. And then Red getting a pick onto Ladner and onto Wegsy. So the only trade coming back for Team Blitzen is Nifty getting a kill onto Mango there. Otherwise, it's just all Team Dasher all the time.
Alright, so Nifty's out here by himself, but his teammates are coming back. Right now, but...
So we're already at 90% as well. Like, we need to get... Blitzen needs to get out here. So there was a Gravitic and a Tire being used here. So McFluff getting a pick onto Postman. I believe that might have cleared out at least a couple of the traps there, or not. I still see plenty of traps. There's a Tire at point blank by Red. McFluff is going to get fried out. And we have the lone survivor here in Sam, just taking the point alone. Good lord. Hey, that was enough. She survived and blew up the turrets, and that was that.
I like how we're seeing different Junkrats. So we're seeing I Need Healing, a pair of Junkrats, and now Natto Daddies
Having their own.
going at it. Yep.
It is funny to see everybody picking up the rat. All right, and then we have. So we have Dasher coming in, wanting to put an end to this already, but there's a lot of turrets on point. Those need to get blown up, which they are. Team Blitzen actually winning this fight so far. Yep, there comes the Lucio beat drop. Team Blitzen is still winning the fight, though. There's that Lucio just kind of hopping around a bit right now, but other than
So close
that,
to getting out of there.
yeah, no, that was excellent from Team Blitzen, so showing them some signs of life and that they want to make this a competitive series. Who'd we possess? Mango? Okay.
Alright, so Cheeky is making her way back to point. Looks like she tried to pull. Didn't quite get it there.
Ooh, and she actually ends up getting picked early, so main tank is down already for Team Dasher.
So now we're at 79, not 80% the other way. So Team Blitzen does need to do something. Oh no, I'm sorry. Dasher.
Yeah, if Dasher wants to regain the control they had, they need to get onto this point here at 92 now. Here comes the Tire from Blitzen, is going to pick off Red. That ultimate not enough to save him. And we got crossing streams here from the Moiras. There's everything. Just assume everything is happening here. Picks are going back and forth so far. Oh, that's the
Fluffy's
Symmetra ult
killing
goes
him.
off before death, but Blitzen's feeling like they got this. Oh, and that's a good pick by Wegsy to stop the tire too. That's
He's in the corner with his shield. He is not going down.
and doing some tactical crouching behind the shield there. And Blitzen taking the reverse sweep on percentage there, going from 0 to 100 in the face of the 99 that Dasher had. Oop, well, I hope you enjoyed the pulls that you got, because now we're onto a slightly less pullable map.
That's okay. There can be a map 3 here on, what is it called?
Greece.
Papilios Ruins. This is my least favorite of the 3 Greece maps. I have to say.
I would probably put Lighthouse below it in my personal list. I would say Well, Ruins, and then Lighthouse personally.
Cause you like pulled pork.
So we have a bit of a dive coming in from Blitzen here with the Diva and the Harambe. So we'll see if that's able to get some progress. On the other side, oh, we have Red still on the Junkrat getting a pick. Oh, hello Wall. A pick onto Dr. Ladner. Lots of fighting on point so far. We have Sam back on the May. Junkrat's getting some stuff done here. Ooh,
Not
and right at the end here,
Blitzen.
Blitzen does
Yes.
eventually grab it. Rocky kills himself, presumably with dynamite, so rip.
Rocky. What happened there, pal?
Good enabling by the May for Wegsy to clean up that kill onto Bone and Skin.
Sam walls him off.
Oh yeah, that's
They're gonna
ooh,
get Red.
that's a yikers. Goodbye, Red.
That was a good for it.
Unfortunately,
That does get Red.
Res is gonna happen.
That does give her a lot of ult percentage despite the red, so
Mhm.
I'm glad she got that info.
Oh, we see Bone and Skin has actually switched to the Roadhog here. Gonna look for some of them tasty hooks. Ooh, couple of picks by Sam and Nifty there. Fortunately, I have no idea where, because I'm just trying to follow everybody and they're all over the place. A couple more picks for Team Blitzen, though.
But frozen.
So Blitzen now showing a lot of signs of life, just suddenly getting whatever it was out of their butts and moving forward now.
We did see this on the previous map though. Like they took it and then, or no.
That's a good point. Then they kind of sputtered out at the end. Ooh, Chicky getting a pick onto to Yawning is a pretty good start to that. And here comes a bunch of ultimates. There's like every ultimate being used at once here. Oh jeez.
Oh. I think Fluffy and Red are determined to take each other out. No matter the method here.
Right. We have what was a very risky flight by Postman is going to get punished. And now the Moira as well, both of the healers for Team Dasher down. They did get the overtime, but Diva Bomb just kind of launched because... Ooh, that's a triple. That's how you end a game. Ooh, damn. All right, Blitzen winning in an explosive fashion there.
Good job, Blitzen. Let's see gets to play.
Of course.
Cheeky with the pulls.
Smiley Demon there. See what happened. Oh, Lord. There's a lot going on. Oh, yep, there it is. There's the two, and then just rat-a-tat-tat, gun him down.
Nice play, Cheeky.
Yeah, very well done. Always good to see a tank get play of the game.
Good spread across the board.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're 3 maps completed. Are you thinking of some MVP candidates in mind?
Of course you put that on me. You don't
have to say your candidates yet because everyone's been super impressive, but...
Right, and that's the problem, is that everybody's good.
Can we do Winter Mura, Symmetra Mura next?
Yes, we can.
We haven't seen
Alright.
2 CP yet.
Winter
So this would be map
Hanamura.
4.
Mm-hmm.
And
So right now, Blitzen, not content with being swept, it's now 2-1 Dasher to Blitzen. Yeah, whatever it was, it's they suddenly got everything in gear and everything clicked into place for them. So I'm glad they were able to pull it all together.
So the teams are mixed up again. I'm glad that's like such a good I don't know what the word is, but quality that custom games have to switch up the teams in between matches.
Yeah, it's definitely nice to have it do it automatically rather than, me have to kind of fart around with it. So it did split up the Junkrats here. Let's see here. It's still Red versus McFluff. Yeah, so again, couple switches every round, but nothing major just yet.
Ladner
Ladner wants a sub.
to sub him out. We don't necessarily. I think Daisy is back. Daisy, would you be able to play? Perchance.
Kids want to go to this crazy
Either
Christmas
way.
parade.
He has to go. If not, and then in a last minute attempt, you can put me in. But
Okay. Well, hopefully we can find somebody
Daisy,
else.
if you are around, are you able to play?
All this scotch.
If you can't, that's okay, Daisy. I can. We can see if Chaos can put me in.
Yeah, or we can see if anybody else is around to play.
It's true. Oh, she's at
Daisy's
McDonald's.
getting her. You know what? You asked for nuggets, so there you go.
Yeah, that's very true.
They got some Wi-Fi. Yeah, just bring your TV and your PlayStation. That'll be fine.
All right. Why don't? I don't think anyone else is around. Do you want to just put me in for our map and see
We
how
can.
it goes? All right,
I
caster
suppose.
friends. You have fun. Remember the votes.
I miss
Get out if
you.
this map is finished.
Okay, I will. Do you want to just join team chat and stay in the group? Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Good luck.
Thanks.
Okay, and then there was one. So we have Cat joining Team Blitzen now, which should. I mean, it's you're trading healer for healer. We'll see how it works out. See if she ends up getting switched around. But we're gonna go ahead and roll into map number 4 here.
Traveling to Hanamura.
All right. So Daisy says 10 minutes. So Daisy might be around for the next round then, more than likely. So we'll be able to get our fabulous co-caster back. What is this snowman doing? Look at this creeper-ass snowman here. Can we do? We can't. I'm trying to lock in on snowman POV, and it will not let me. I'm sorry, chat. We have not quite come that far in the game development that I can possess the snowman and catch its point of view. That snowman is creepy as hell, man. All right. So that actually, like, this looks. So does this map? Is it also literally unplayable? Let's see. Cat made a good point. Huh, I need to go up.
Ready for battle.
No, yeah, it's literally unplayable. What is this, Blizzard? What is this garbage? Get that out of here. I got excited for a minute, thought they had actually cleaned it up a little bit, but no. No, it's still crap. Still crappy and unplayable. Alright, so we see Samon and Anna now, so a little bit of a switch up. We have Cat, of course, on the Mercy, being our resident Mercy god. And then, otherwise, pretty much what we've seen already. McFluff continuing the Junkrat mantle. And then Yawning Grave on the Symmetra this time. On the other side, doesn't look like we have any cheese coming in from Team Dasher. We're running the Reindeer combo. And, they did manage to blow up the explosive charge, but not the trap. So we have quick ult percentage for McFluff. Oop, and Ladner's gone. Okay, I don't have to pause. That one was expected. So, ooh, Bone and Skin getting way too aggressive there without the team and just getting blowed right up. And that is a very unsafe res. We see Postman trying it. And the res happens, but unfortunately McFluff is kind of going to town on the team there. And they just kind of need to back off. That was a good purple. Sam dies, but is rezzed. McFluff getting a kill on a Rocky's Junkrat. McFluff making a bid for the Junkrat Master in the server now. We have Nifty on the Hanzo this time, too. So we have another new hero selected here. I like that everybody's kind of switching it up here and there. Oh, good sleep. Immediately woken up, though. Tire already coming through. It's up. There it is in the air. That was a very ambitious tire by McFluff. And in the meantime, Bone and Skin is down, as well as Rocky. There is a sleeping Moira there. And the Moira manages to get up. Sam's sleep darts there are definitely kind of on point. Good pull back, and that's going to get Mango killed. All right, we have the Sigma here getting a little aggressive from Wegsy. Start possessing people here. That's always fun. Oh, let's go this way. Check Team Blitz in here. Flip through them. Get to watch our back line here for Team Blitzen. Ooh, and there we go. That's we have Cat immediately going into the Valkyrie, ready for that fight. Gets the res, and we have a boosted Chicky. We got Graviton is going to go up and catch a couple people. Nobody's going to die. Both of the healers being attentive. We have Rocky going down to Cat with, of course, the famous Battle Mercy. Oh, there's another sleep there into a purple. Sam has landed a lot of sleeps, but she's putting herself in risky positions to do so and kind of getting picked for it. Nifty having none of that sleep nonsense. Cat is going to get the res on the Sam, though. Here comes Dragons right in there. Shatter. So the Sunny McFluff gets caught, and now we've got some progress finally coming in for Dasher in the last minute or so. Cat goes down with Wegsy. Another sleep onto Bone and Skin. Man, they're pretty lethargic there on Team Dasher. Unfortunately, that is going to be it. Team Dasher is going to take it with a minute on the clock. So let's go possess somebody over here. We have a Reaper swap. Yawning Grave switching to Reaper off of the Symmetra. Yeah, Reaper into Sigma is kind of weird because Sigma has some tools to protect himself, but Reaper into Ryan is usually a pretty good match for the Reaper. Ooh, yeah, Bone and Skin getting up there, getting caught in a trap right away. Reaper trying to take advantage there. Yawning the shots are going to get eaten though by the Sigma. Nifty is going to get a pick onto McFluff, and Rocky. Rocky had a tire going. Did get Sam. It looks like Cat's going to get the res onto Sam there. So that's a good couple of picks already here for both sides, really. Comes another tire. There's a res. Tire gets nothing. Fluff is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive with those tires if he wants to get some kills. Thankfully, the rest of Team Dasher is pushing in and getting pressure. Yeah, they need to get some progress now because right now the spawn advantage is going to start to be felt pretty heavily by Team Dasher. They do get Yawning. Ooh, they got Sam and Cat in that as well. That looks like that's going to be what they need. There's one tick. Here comes Dragons down that hallway to cut off that spawn. Wegsy trying to get out there and stop it, but that is going to be it. Team Dasher with a really good take on that second point, just kind of rushing straight to it and taking no prisoners. But, all right, we'll see what Team Blitzen has on attack now. See what they're going to pull out. Fly through the nice snow cherry blossoms. Do cherry blossoms bloom in the snow? I wonder. I don't know enough about horticulture to know the answer to that. And it makes for a very pretty effect, though. What a weird symbol. Wait a minute, so that's implying that that's also a gate. So how come we can't just like have a tank pick up that like lock thing and just open both of the gates? Like literally, that would solve all of our problems on this map, is just to do that. Like let's just open this gate up, and then boom, we have 2 gates to go. Everything is perfect. Reinhardt could totally do it, or Zarya for that matter. I feel like every tank, other than maybe Sigma's Noodle Arms, could probably pick that piece of wood up.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
But we have the reversal here. We'll see what we have. Of course, no, it's Nifty on the Torbjorn taking a little shot at at Sandy McFluff and taking over as his hero. But yeah, we'll see if that pans out, because Torb has been kind of hit and miss in this series so far. We'll see if it's a hit here or a miss. We have McFluff on the other side on the Hanzo again. McFluff kind of went off on his Hanzo not that long ago. We have D.Va coming in for US of Chicky this time. And then otherwise, largely the same. That's Postman trying to pick up the Ana Mantle as well now. We have immediate conflict. McFluff getting a pick on a Postman to start this. Yawning is going to go down in exchange. Mango is going to res Death's Postman. We'll see if we get a res on the other side. It looks like we are. Cat's going to res Yawning. Oh, there's a sleep that went in somewhere there. Alright, we got Blitzen pushing in very aggressively. Nifty's the first one to fall in this fight. Ooh, we have Chicky flying around there as the D.Va. Man, another sleep from Sam. She has been on point with those so far. Ooh, Legsy is going to go down here. Res is probably soon. They could potentially get the res there. But Blitzen is a little disjointed right now. I don't know if they have all of the picks to make this happen. Oh no, it's the Battle Mercy. Oh, it's the Valkyrie Battle Mercy. Oh my goodness. But unfortunately or fortunately, depending on your perspective, we have Cat taking the noble route and actually healing rather than going around as the nanoed Valkyrie Mercy. Ooh, that's some dragons from McFluff. That's going to pick out Nifty right away. And when Bone and Skin falls there, I think that's going to be it. Blitzen's going to take this in very strong fashion, very convincing fashion there. Alright, so we will see what Team Dasher has here. It looks like we've got no particular switches from either side. Both teams are satisfied with how they're performing with these. So we'll see what happens here on point 2. Having just under 5 minutes right now for Blitzen to take point 2. And they're getting free progress because Team Dasher took a while to get down onto the point, but don't quite get the first tick there. And that might be the end of that particular push, at least. There's a tire. Oh, jeez. Rocky was found out. 2 tires got launched. Rocky was found and killed, and then Yawning killed Nifty on the other side. Nifty gets rezzed. Possess somebody on point here. Ooh, good sleep by Death's Postman to get Yawning Grave there. So we have Blitzen just regrouping here. See if that D.Va is going to make any major impact with the self-destruct is up. Oh, and speaking of, there's the self-destruct that's going to force everybody to drop. Ooh, gets 2 and the turret. Excellent self-destruct by Chicky. And then Molten Core just getting pitched onto the point from behind. That's not quite 1 tick. That's just barely not 1 tick by Blitzen. And unfortunately, even though with that opening with the great D.Va Bomb, it looks like that is the end for the push from Blitzen here. Lots of ults committed by both sides, and not even the tick. They were still just shy of that first tick. That's going to be painful to try and recoup. Hi. We have Chicky just chilling in the corner here waiting for a health pack. Is found out by Team Dasher. Ooh, but McFluff runs down Rocky with Chicky's D.Va there. The res comes in, is successful. Cat goes down to Nifty, coming in with that Doomfist. They're kind of fighting up this hallway. That's ooh, it's a bit risky, and we have a boosted Sigma now. Ooh, Yawning coming in the back, killing Mango. Excuse me. Unfortunately, Yawning then going to die. Oh, a little bit of progress on point again. We have Sam using that Coalescence to try and get some kills. Teams are regrouping. Rez is successful for Mango, getting Bone and Skin back up. And now it looks like we're committing ultimates to this fight, so hopefully Blitzen gets anything out of this. Dragon's going in there. Does manage to get red. So just ults getting thrown back and forth here. Comes a tire as well. Ooh, gets 2. That's big. If they kill the Ana here, they are going to probably get first tick. They just barely get first tick in that. Ults are getting burned from the other side, though, with Dasher coming in with the Gravitic Flux and the tire. Oh, McFluff has switched over to the Reaper now. Rez successful on the red. Here comes a Diva Bomb. Doesn't get anybody this time, and that is 1 tick for Team Blitzen, but that's all they get. Oh, Lord. That was quite the fight there. They at least got the 1 tick, but now they're actually under the amount of time that Dasher has. So we'll see what their plan is now. Ult's economy is pretty low on both sides. Right now, currently in the favor of Team Blitzen. Oh, wait, no, that's just a remake from Chicky, so technically it's even. Yawning, killing Mango, and then going down to Rocky. I feel like I've said that a couple of times. You have Cat kind of just putting a toe on the point, and then flying off. Once again, we have Dasher holding pretty strong here. Oop. Oh, I was going to say McFluff was caught in a trap. I just realized that. That's a feels bad.
60 seconds remaining.
Oh, and nope, that was McFluff actually just DCing. And Daisy is conveniently ready to go. Well then, I guess McFluff was not in a trap, and McFluff just straight up DC'd. So, did it toss Daisy in? Okay. I guess we'll just keep going. With a slight swap. Now we'll have Daisy instead of McFluff. So, unfortunate timing with them only having 45 seconds left, but Daisy still hasn't picked, so... okay, there we go. Daisy picked. Gotcha. So she is connected here. But last 30 seconds, that was unfortunately a very inopportune time. But we will see how it all rolls out. We see Team Blitzen trying to get something going here. Oh, there comes the Battle Mercy. Desperate times. Battle Mercy hunting down Death's Postman. And then able to get the res, but unfortunately falls in the process. Oh, there's up and down with the Meteor Strike. Yeah, this is looking like it's going to be Dasher's game, unfortunately. And that is going to do it. Team Dasher is going to take the last game here. Although I suppose we'll see if both teams want to keep playing or not. But Mango now getting play of the game with Moira. So many different people getting play of the game tonight on different champion or different heroes. There we go. Ooh, getting that right at the end there. All right. Well, we will see what the teams want to do here, if they want to continue going. Alright, and Fluffy is back and wants an invite, which we'll have to send. Alright, so let's see here. Do I have McFluff added on this account? That's the question. I do. Perfect. Okay. So what we'll do now is we'll switch Cat back out for McFluff. So I can get my co-caster back. There we go. Perfect. Oh, left to join. Oh, did she get the chat bug?
Yeah, it was Jetbug at first.
Okay.
I think Fluffy's coming back. Yes.
Yep, I already swapped the two of you, so. Alright, that works. So Daisy showed up, and we got to put her in, and now we've got McFluff back in, and I have my co-caster back. Everybody wins.
Yeah, I think Yawning did the thing and invited her, so that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so we'll see if the teams want to go for one more. That was technically Dasher's third win, but we'll see if they would like to continue or not.
It sounded like they're okay with playing one more, just they weren't sure if they were playing one more. So everyone's still here. Let's do a final map.
Yeah, may as well.
And...
What are we gonna do? Let's do Junkertown. I haven't seen Junkertown in a minute.
That's a good one.
Cool. Okay. So how was it being on Team Blitzen there?
Everyone was great. We didn't end up with the map win, but we had a lot of fun trying.
Yeah, I had to call out several Angel of Death plays that you had.
Yeah. I did purposely go after Rocky a couple of times and was successful.
Good. And all is right with the world. Alright, well, so this will be our last map of the evening, kind of an anything goes sort of a thing, because technically we do have a winner, but, you know, everybody wants to keep playing.
So mean. It's what happens when you have the best pal, and you just have to go and go after him.
Yeah, of course, that's how that works.
Absolutely.
Out on this boatless landscape. They know what's up.
Yes, and it is a finished map too, it looks like. Did you check out Winter Hanamura? Was it finished?
It was not. No, it was literally unplayable. Yeah, same spot and everything. You know, they had the opportunity, and they're just like, you know what? We're just going to make this literally unplayable. You can fly pretty far out here. Alright, let's see what we got here. So, we have... I already see a Widow from Yawning Grave. So, that's cool. That's a new one. And then a Bastion as well. And they are on attack. That's for Team Dasher. So, they looks like they're trying to do some kind of a mini bunker of some kind. And then on the other side, a couple of role swaps from the look of it, but otherwise more in the same of what we've seen before. Alright. So it looks like we're getting an attempted pirate ship. I feel not quite gotten down there, right? But we do have a Bastion set up in rat-a-tat-tatting. Sigma's going to eat a lot of those bullets, and unfortunately Sam is going to pick off McFluff right away. And then Mango gets burned out trying to res McFluff. Daisy with the Battle Mercy there, getting Yawning.
It was good positioning by Yawning. She was getting some good shots.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. I imagine that this is the super secret tech that they bring out when they need to win, for I need healing.
Well, they are #1 in Mama League for Tier 2.
Yeah. I remember hearing that. Oh, we have Rocky doing Rocky things, getting blown up, and the Martyrdom not quite enough there. Yeah, I remember when we were watching that the other day, that they are top team undefeated there.
Rocks the gun.
We have McFluff now just kind of going to town as the living turret. Fits his aesthetic and all.
As Bastions do. Yes.
But yeah, 14 Blitzen. So far they haven't done a lot to stop Dasher other than that first stall at the beginning. We'll have to see what else they want to bring out here.
Did you see Yawning up there going to town on the other team? It does pay for it.
All right, they have their own Baptiste now for Team Blitzen. For Team... Yeah, both have them. Ooh. Okay, well, Rocky's going to pick off McFluff there, who is immediately going to get res, and then Rocky's going to kill Mango in response. And we have Bastion Ultimate. I don't know if that's the answer, but he does get revenge on Rocky, so I guess it's worth.
It is. In that instance. Looks like the blue team, Blitzen, is gonna retake this.
Yep, I agree.
Blitzen.
Oh, got yoked with a rock. Rip.
JC needs to run and get out of there.
I'm here.
He's hiding.
Alright, well, let's see. Now we're down to 1:22. That was really good push there for Team Dasher in the beginning, but they need to get something going here. They need to get back out there and either get they have a couple of ultimates to use. Both of the Junkrats getting a kill. And Yawning Grave getting the better of Rocky in that. Here comes all the ults. Ooh, that's a double for Yawning. There's a Bob getting charged out there in the back line. It's looking like Dasher is going to get this. We have Ash and Sigma trying really hard to hold on here. But Nifty goes down, and I believe that Legsy is not long for this world as well.
You're either braver or dumber than you look to come back here, Junkrat.
Oh, and speaking of, there's a tire. Ooh, that's a triple from Rocky. I mean, it's one of those that, you know, they're still going to get the point, but it feels good to get that vengeance. To watch the Junkrat off here.
And it is a Junkrat off, with two teammates going after each other again.
It's interesting to see that they're still keeping the Bastion. Team Dasher is. They have not done, and they have not indicated that they want to switch. And I caster curse the hell out of McFluff in that one. In the meantime, though, there's Bone and Skin getting a charge kill there. Couple ultimates coming in and an eye field. Rocky getting another kill on McFluff. Bone and Skin going down. Blitzen looking like they're going to win this fight pretty handily. Just the healers left. Oh, Daisy getting a pick
Daisy
onto
getting
Red.
another kill. She did get Yawning earlier too, twice, so she is proven to be deadly.
We have, incredibly enough, we have, words are failing me. Death's Postman got out of that alive in that exchange. I was very surprised that he showed that much survivability. Usually Grandma falls pretty quickly. Oh, we got a Gravitic that's going to pick up 3. No kills. Yep, winning the trade there. And there's another Gravitic, as well as Tank Form killing off Legsy. Ooh, lots of kills for Dasher coming through.
Ults lighting up the board. I think they did have 3 there, so...
But it's equating to more progress. So Dasher now, it looks like they're down to a minute, but I think they're going to get it here. Oh, Dragon's right onto it, but the payload is going to scooch it just out of the way. There's tires on tires here. Yawning getting the better of the tire off.
She did. She got Rocky while he was ulting too. Sweet revenge.
Gets the Rocky and the Rocky tire. Senior McFluff is just taking a lot of pelting here. Not dying thanks to the healers, but... Ooh, there's I heard a Roadhog die. Wegsy getting a pick, but it's just going to be res back. Yawning's back up. Yeah, this is more great progress for Team Dasher.
I wonder if we're going to see Rocky Kamikaze here.
As I say, the Junkrats are literally playing Ring Around the Rosie at this point. And Yawning getting the better of it, though. Yawning, I think, has gotten more kills on Rocky than the other way around. Just saying.
Oh, a Roadhog flank.
Good hook. Oh, but that's going to prompt a couple of panic ultimates, but it's still progress. Because there's nobody from Blitzen's able to get out here, other than Daisy kind of flying around trying to pull a mango here. Oh, there's Rocky too behind Senny McFluff. Thanks to the healing, not able to get the kill. McFluff just heals through it all and gets Rocky. And that's going to do it, I think.
Postman on him too. With all the heals.
That's a lot of healing. All right, excellent push for, and they got a minute on the dot there. Excellent push coming in from Team Dasher. So we'll see how Blitzen responds. What are you hoping to see, Kat? What haven't we seen yet that we should?
I want to see some crazy shenanigans, unconventional comp type. You pull out something out of the bucket we haven't seen, and it does, crazy amounts of progress. That's what I want to see.
I mean, I would be good with that even without the progress, just seeing people switch around. I mean, we've seen people who have switched between roles and heroes, but like you said, let's get some sort of a weird comp going here. Something like, I don't know, we've seen a good portion of it. What haven't we seen? We could see some more Genji, we could...
Tracer.
Ooh, Tracer we haven't seen yet, good point.
So yeah, maybe have we seen a Zen? Yeah, we saw Nifty on the Zen.
Yeah, there's
He
been a
was
couple of
sniping.
Zens so
I do
far.
remember that.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
But, alright. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to get a lot of what we've already seen, although this time now we have the pirate ship comp coming in from Team Blitzen, taking a page out of Team Dasher's book. Words. Tense couple of moments here before the start. We see, Rocky is very excited to get out the gate there and just hopping into the doorway. But lots of explosions already coming down from Team Dasher, so it makes it very hard to set up that pirate ship there. And wow, McFluff getting a pick on a Wegsy right away, so the pirate of the pirate ship is gone. Does get rezzed. Rocky getting the better of Yawning this time. And through all the madness, ooh, that res does come through from Mango on the Yawning.
So this is our final map. I believe it's 3-1 maps. But
Yeah,
we decided to
Dasher
play
does
another
have
map.
3, but, it's for fun.
And I think at some point, every one of these players was on Team Dasher.
Pretty much, yeah. It looked like we had a lot of good swaps, because it's automatically switching the teams and auto-balancing, so... I think what I want to do is just ask the players how they felt about it, if this is something that they want us to keep doing, or what they're thinking. Wow, look at those kills coming through for Blitzen, good lord.
Oh, Mango just went flying across.
Oh no.
Holy moly.
Oh, there's dragons coming right onto it, but Wegsy sees it, is able to get away from the deadly noodles, and then goes down.
Nice to my fluff.
Yep. Here comes a res. McFluff trying to get there is just going to get a Rocky out at him and dies.
Alright.
So there, I think this pirate ship has slightly been more efficient than the one we saw from Dasher. Oh, here comes Gravitic. But does the rock must have interrupted it. Yikes. So that's a feels bad. Oop.
Is
Wow, here
that
comes
a
a couple
nano
kills.
console?
Right now it looks like a Nanoed Sigma. Seen that a couple times.
Okay.
I don't know if there's some secret synergy there, but I've definitely seen that a couple times. Tire immediately popped by Wegsy, having none of that. Comes another Gravitic back that's going to catch, it looks like 3. And actually it puts the Bastion in a really decent spot if McFluff hadn't spotted him.
Fluffy is deadly with that Hanzo. Holy moly. Rocky flanking again.
Not to be forgotten.
He's fighting
There's a
himself.
couple, actually. So even though the fight's kind of over, there was a couple of picks that came through for Blitzen. Oop, caught in the hallway. Well, yeah, let's see what Team Blitzen's going to put on here. They still have plenty of time to make it around the corner here.
Wigsy's on the Pharah now.
Yeah, good point. Hey, there was a switch made off of the Bastion. They've given up on the pirate ship and just gone back to the Pharaoh, which is kind of ooh, good pick. Kind of a challenge to McFluff there because McFluff would be the one to answer it. And right now they're both on the same level there, McFluff and Wegsy. Ooh, Dragon's coming from behind, not going to catch anybody, and Yawning is going to solo out Daisy with a tire.
teammate on teammate murder.
That's some serious
Let's end
violence. And that's going to be it, though,
All
through
in
all of the
good fun,
madness. Hmm?
I said all in good fun, though.
Exactly. So, again, although a little bit more delayed there, Team Dasher was not able to really... They held back Blitzen a little bit, but now Blitzen is just steaming forward with 4 minutes left in the bank to get all the way to the end here. Oop, McFluff taking no more of that Pharah nonsense. Lexi's gonna get rezzed. Yeah, that Pharah is a risky pick, and how good McFluff's been tonight, I don't know if I would have gone with that one myself.
Well, he did swap out the Hanzo because he was getting focused by the Pharah, so the Asher's proving to be effective against.
Here comes the tire from Rocky. It's gonna get yawning. Specifically yawning. Ooh, that was a good combo. That was an excellent combo of Gravitic and Rocket Barrage. Well done. And that's pretty much close to a wipe.
We're seeing well-balanced teams on both sides. They're getting progress.
There's going to be maybe one more fight here, I think, for Team Dasher to try and stop this. Oh, wow.
Nice.
Bone and Skin immediately ripped apart there. Goodness. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Whoa, Wegsy.
Wegsy's going nuts on this Pharah right now. Yeah, it's just Postman that's left there, and now we have a Bone and Skin on Wrecking Ball. It's just the Wrecking Ball. Wrecking Ball's in a trap. And Wrecking Ball goes down. And that'll do it.
That's a lot of time on the clock for them. They made switches. You know, I think overall I'm super impressed by how much flexing we're seeing. Like, people are switching off
Absolutely.
heroes to make something work, and you know, it's really great to see people on heroes that I don't normally get to see.
Absolutely. It's refreshing because, you know, like, there's so many heroes in the game, and it's nice to see everybody kind of taking advantage of the little niches that each hero can occupy. So it's always fun to see people flex between the different roles and the different heroes and stuff like that.
Champions.
I blame League of Legends. So that is going to put the pressure pretty heavily on Team Dasher here with just their flat minute to be able to push the cart as far as they can. Definitely doable, but it is going to be challenging.
So with 1 minute left, I'm looking at Team Blitzen's comp, and it is reliable. It's a lot of damage. I am interested to see Wegsy on Hanzo because I haven't seen him. Maybe I did see him earlier.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of Hanzos
like,
here.
He's doing so many heroes like everyone else that it's hard to keep track. And I'm excited about it.
Alright, well, here we go. Do or die time for Team Dasher. They need to get a lot of progress and no time here. Oh, Rock Yote immediately knocks down Bone and Skin. And almost gets Bone and Skin killed. We have McFluff on the May now. That's a new one for McFluff.
Oh, Rocky better watch it.
Oh, Yawning gets the better of that one. With one DPS down,
no
that's
red for him.
yeah. Not this time. I don't think so.
Spot.
But there is a rest for Yawning. Yawning does get picked up. So solid progress. There we go. Team Dasher is
very steadily.
Yep.
With 19 seconds left.
They're not gonna slouch here. We see Yawning hunting for Rockies.
Oh, Daisy, no.
Yawning is specifically looking for Rocky.
I mean, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I suppose that's true. That's going to be first point, though. While Rocky's kind of looking for some wonky flank. Okay, it's not quite first point. Oh, I spoke way too soon because... No, wow, okay. I caster cursed them, and I apologize for that.
Great play by Wegsy. That was awesome.
Showing that there's definitely several good Hanzos here.
Holy moly.
Well,
I find Hanzo hard to play, and these, you know, our friends here are doing great at that hero.
He's definitely not my specialty either. There's a reason I play tanks.
You know what? This I gotta see at some point.
What's that? Me play Hanzo?
Absolutely.
It's terrible. Why would you want that? Oh
I
no,
get
yeah.
entertainment out of odd stuff.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I think odd is the best way we're going to describe my Hanzo play.
Mine too, though.
So, Team Blitzen, it looks like they're going to try and do Pirate Ship again. They got pretty good progress the first time, and they're like, hey, what if it ain't broke, then let's do it.
Attackers incoming.
Who will be the more superior reindeer this round?
Right. For all of the hypothetical non-existent marbles.
For the only two reindeer that seemingly exist to chaos.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty accurate. I mean, if I don't remember anymore, they don't exist, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that song just has a lot of, like, really weird words that almost sound like names, but they're not. That's all it
We
is.
forgot about Prancer.
It's this Wii stuff. I didn't forget, I just don't remember.
I just remembered the whole song. Okay, we see Rectap going around, being wily as usual. Getting
And that's an eye field on top of the
good
Bastion.
damage.
Ooh, Yawning is taking a lot of fire. Yawning does go down there. What?
Does-
Okay, did anybody else see that, like, chimney just go all friggin' wavy on us? Because that's hilarious.
I think that's your weird internet.
That's gotta
Nope,
be it.
I see it. I see it moving.
There we go.
It's
I'm not
moving right
crazy
now.
this time.
Oh. This time.
Res onto Wegsy. So, in the meantime, while I'm distracted by a stovepipe, Team Blitzen looks like they're getting some decent picks here. At the very least, they're getting good progress, even if it's not, like, the picks necessarily.
Oh, Blitzen is on the move.
Coming around to the final bend here.
Close. Bonenskin, you gotta move back, I
Ooh,
think.
McFluff ends up getting killed there. Rocky kills a couple. This Blitzen, oh, Wegsy here just going nuts on this Bastion, and Rocky getting the pick onto Yawning. Yep, that's it with the team wipe then. That's good game for Team Blitzen with a strong showing at the end.
Nice job, guys. Alright, Chaos. Let's see who got played the game.
I think
it's
we've
gonna
had
be a
4 different
Bastion.
ones so far, so
No, the Hanzo play by Wegsy. Nope.
it's going to be Wegsy on the Pharaoh. You were right with the player there.
Alright, Wegsy, what do you got? Let's see.
Oh, yeah. That's
Oh, nice.
just really efficient, killing everybody in front of him. Yeah, this was what ended the fight.
Machine.
Yep.
Great job. That's pretty cool.
Absolutely.
Alright, Chaos. And now that you've seen all there is to see, who is your whole game MVP?
You're
if you
killing
need a little
me.
time. If you need some time to think about it off air, that is totally
Oh,
cool.
Lord.
But I do
Why
need an
would you
MVP
do this?
because I'm Cat and I do things like that.
That's very accurate.
If you need some time to think about it, totally respect that because being put on the spot, not so much fun. So,
I mean,
final
because
words?
it's really hard to say because we had so many standout people. I mean, there was, like, towards the beginning, you know, Sam had great Reinhardt play, great DPS play, and a lot of sleeps on Hanamura. But towards the end there, we saw Wegsy there breaking out on a bunch of different DPS and getting a lot done. We had McFluff representing on his favorite hero as well as on that Hanzo. Like, I can think of a lot of different moments that could be classified as MVP. So,
Okay.
I feel like I'm gonna have to come back to this one because I
Okay.
don't know, man.
Give us some time to think about it. We can announce it later today. Thank you everyone for coming to play and for watching the stream. Everyone was like super fantastic, and I'm mad impressed by everyone today.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Everybody, thank you for joining us for the Reindeer games. And I hope everybody has a good night.